Hello, everyone. Wait a few minutes here for folks to join. Hey, Daniel. Minnesota was good. Wedding went exactly to plan. Everything was really nice. Beautiful weather, beautiful ceremony. You know, everything went really great. My sister was very happy with how everything went. So couldn't have asked for a better time. But trust me, today is definitely like back to reality. There's a lot of stuff that I got to handle today. So, but yeah, it was great. It just was like the worst possible timing for a wedding, as they typically are. So, hello, how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna wait until 9:08, where we have everybody in here, and I can give you guys instructions on what's gonna happen. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I have to deal with. So I did not realize that people have been emailing me. I have 2 work email addresses. The dual enrollment class is supposed to be high school kids. I thought I had been covering my emails really well, but evidently people have been sending me emails to my college email address. So there's a bunch of unresponded emails. People are freaking out because they don't know what to do. Canvas isn't prepared for that yet, so I have to get some things situated with that today. It was kind of an unforeseen nightmare that I just realized about 20 minutes ago. So, but yeah, as I said, we'll get started here in a few minutes. I'm just handling some issues right now. Yeah, you still have until midnight today, Theodore, to hand that in, so you should be good. We'll get started in another like 4 minutes here at 9:08. Hello there, everyone. Sorry, I'm like kind of swapping between screens here. Devin, Seth, Caitlin, hello to you all. Okay, so 9:06 right now. We will get started in just another couple minutes here. I want to give the max amount of time that I can to get as many folks in here so that I give you instructions and you know what to do. All right. Okay. Hello there, everyone. Nihal, Hannah, Nicole, Jessica. Hello to you all. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning. We have 12 people in here. Get started in another minute. I'm going to give you instructions on how this is going to go today. Okay. Hello. Okay, so it is 9:08, so I'm going to go ahead and get started now. So a couple of things about how today is going to go. First of all, hello there, Rhea. Good morning to you as well. So today, basically, here's the deal. I got in yesterday back from Minnesota. Again, remember, we didn't have a class on Friday. Friday was a shortened period anyway. Doesn't give a lot of time to get into depth with a lecture. So for the lesson for Friday, just as a reminder to you, the lesson for Friday was to complete that HIPPO assignment, which really all that was it was a reading. It was a reading by a guy named Castiglione, who wrote something called the Courtier. And the Courtier was a piece about what the ideal Renaissance courtier, who's basically just like a lesser noble, like a gentleman who lives at the king's court, and kind of his proper behavior, his proper conduct, and what Castiglione felt were the ideal traits for a courtier to possess. And then I asked you to use this thing called HIPPO, which is a document analysis technique. And I explained it fully of what each of the letters means in the actual assignment on Canvas, and as to answer a couple of questions pertaining to the reading and some of the trying to get you to connect some of the things that you read in the Courtier with some of the questions that you've been answering as you go through your reading guides and connecting it to some of that outside information and stuff. So that was the assignment that's due for today. Now, if you haven't handed that in yet, please make sure that you do that before midnight if you want to get it submitted on time. I am going to be doing a whole lot of work today. I have a very, very busy day ahead of me. And so I need every minute that I can to catch up on the stuff that I missed from my classes on Thursday and Friday, update the grade book for all of that. You can expect to see that by the time that I leave here today, which will probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening, that you can expect to see Q updated. There is already a new assignment on Q for today. To give myself a little bit more time to organize and get things done. The other thing that starts today is dual enrollment classes. And I am teaching a dual enrollment class here at the high school, where I have a bunch of kids taking a course through Norco College. And so I have to, I just got an email saying that for whatever reason, it's not working the way that it's supposed to. So I also need to address that and get that fixed for distance instruction, figure out whatever's going on there. So here's what I'm going to have you guys do is I wanted to take a moment to meet with you live so that you actually see me talking at you. And so that I can see who actually hops in the thing here so I can take some attendance. So today, today what I would like to have you guys do is this. Why don't you tell me, I think I asked the last class, what is your favorite movie of all time? And this is what I'll use to take attendance today. So go ahead and in the chat box, type in, what is your favorite movie of all time? Favorite movie. Let's see here. Back to the Future 2, Jumanji. Ooh, good choices. The new one or the old one? Coraline, Star Wars: A New Hope, Interstellar. Wow, that's a good one. Loved Interstellar. That was a great movie. Expendables, Greatest Showman because of the soundtrack. Back to the Future, Shazam. Shazam. Is that the one with Shaq? Always Be My Maybe. Gladiator. Ooh, that's a good one. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I got to see Gladiator at the Circus Maximus directly next to the Coliseum, which is pretty cool. Got to do that a couple summers ago. Like Harry Potter, Space Jam, Space Jam, Interstellar, good choice. Up, that's a good one. Nice. Good. All right. Mamma Mia or Star Wars Episode 4, both good choices. All right, very, very good. Well, thank you all so much for doing that. So what I'm going to here's what I'm going to have you guys do. I'm going to have you guys go now and watch the first period lecture. The first period lecture covers everything that we need to know for today. What that's going to allow me to do is get some stuff figured out and fixed over here on my end. Also, it'll allow me to update grades. Everything that you need to know is in lecture 1. The other thing is that I keep on going long with this class, and I'd like to keep the classes at the same pace. So the lecture will not take up the entire time, and you can just, there will probably be a little bit of dead time in the beginning of it as I'm waiting for kids to join up in the class, but you can just skip forward to where I actually start lecturing and talking about content and watch it up till the end. And then the remainder of the time for today's online course will be spent finishing the Pico della Mirandola assignment, which is the reading that we have for today. So please do go on to the announcement, click on period 1, skip forward to where I start talking about content, and that will reintroduce you back to all the things that we've been talking about and also set up today's assignment. So thank you so much for tuning in here. I am going to get to work on updating all grades, making sure everything's caught up. Yep, period 1 for Monday. Just go back to the same announcement that you used to click on this link for today and click on period 1 and watch that one because it's the same stuff. So, and normally I won't do that, but because I just got these emails surrounding a course that's going to start today and people are freaking out, I have to put out some fires right now. So, but Wednesday we'll come back and we'll do a full regular lecture. But today I need every single minute that I can to fix this right now. So, all right, folks. Anyway, take care and watch that other lecture and do the Pico della Mirandola assignment. All right, guys. Take care. Be looking out on Q because it's going to be updated here in probably the next 45 minutes. Okay, folks.